What's going on, everyone? So let's take a look at AMC. It's been a minute since I checked them out, but after the craziness with the GameStop and AMC madness, AMC did decide to take a dip and hover sub around $5, 50 plus give or take range, and now recently we're seeing it slowly recover, and it was hitting upwards of almost pretty much here. You can see around this up pretty much $7.48, and looks like it's just continuing sideways right now, and it's currently hovering almost at 7. And there is a article that was released about New York, and this was posted the 22nd. In New York City, movie theaters plan on reopening at 25% capacity. So this is actually one of the things that people were talking about during the whole madness, is that AMC, technically they still have a business, they still have theaters, people still enjoy going to them. It's just the quarantine was just destroying their business, right? So I mean, if we go back to the charts, let's just do like a let's just switch this to 6 months, right? So you can see here, and I mentioned this earlier too in my previous videos, like back when AMC went insane. But the pretty much the bottom, it's pretty much around this price here, and you can go farther out to get even an easier view. But yeah, we have lots of support around 7, and then also around 4, and then pretty much like the bottom like 2, right? So like in terms of the price, it seems like we were almost, if not at the bottom, when this crazy madness with the shorts ended. It's like the lowest it could really go is like within this range, right? The only way it would go to zero is if they just straight up, they go bankrupt or they straight up close, right? But obviously, if you've been following along with it, you saw that they got a big chunk of money, about 900 mil plus, which essentially prevents them from going bankrupt, at least right now. And then also, I'm looking at it from a future perspective, right? If they can improve their business model, change up what they're doing, then I mean, long term, I'm not talking about a couple months. I'm talking like once this whole quarantine stuff goes off and everything returns back to normal, then I could see them recovering. And that's something I think is interesting to see. But again, this is all me just speculating short term. This is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research before making any investments. But at least right now, because the market, if you guys are following today, at least I'm assuming this week's gonna be the red. It's not gonna be looking too good for most of us. But I mean, AMC is doing, I mean, I say decent, because technically it's at the bottom of what it could go, right? So like most of these other stocks that are currently doing getting wrecked right now, they're quite overvalued. They're like extremely overvalued to the point where they're just dropping, and there's nothing to catch them. But AMC, it's like if it's gonna drop, is what, gonna go past sub 5 4? Like there's not much for it to drop, and or reasoning two for people to sell off, because it's like a lot of people got in, at the high points. So it's like, why would they want to sell when it's already at this low point right now? So that's just interesting to see. And then also we can check out their financials. And obviously, quarantine definitely destroyed their income. But I mean, you can see here back in 2018, they had 110 mil net income, and then now it went negative. But now it's like this number is just straight astronomical. But still, you can see their revenues, right? It's almost 2 bill right here. Oh, actually, my bad. Right here, 5.4, and then 5.4 here. So in hindsight, if quarantine never actually happened, right? I mean, they're doing big numbers. Obviously, it's not so insane like some technology companies out there, but they're still doing multiple billions, and it's just a movie theater business, right? So that's pretty hindsight. That looks good as long as things are going back to normal. Now, if the only, I would say, other case that you could argue with is if people get used to the at home streaming movie theater vibe. If that's the case, then I'm not too sure how AMC is going to do in the future. But I just want to share with you guys, look at AMC today, and overall my predictions on how it's going to do. Well, it depends, right? Because if the market continues, because right now it feels like we're in a bearish market, crypto's down, overall major stocks are down, everything is pretty much red. If that trend continues, then AMC might follow suit, but it's not gonna go and just do a crazy high rise like this and then just crash over. Like it's so low already that like it'll go what, like to here, which is not that much. But again, we have to wait and see how the market responds, because if the market's down, everyone's not gonna just be buying in for no reason. But I mean, long term, we could see it continue, because if you guys realize back in the previous days, like look at this, right? They had prices upwards of here 35 plus 20. So we just gotta wait and see long term what happens. But this was just my overall insights on AMC today. And aside from that, if you made it this far in the video and you want to receive 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850, all you need to do is go to the description below, click on that first link, and as long as you deposit $100 minimum or more, you'll receive 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. And if you use my referral link, I'll also receive 2 free stocks as well, and that benefits both of us. So if you haven't signed up for Webull, go ahead and check that out now. And then if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to see more updates on the market. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.